welcome back to my channel. On today's video we're going to be discussing the second stage of labour, also known as the active stage of labour. So in your second stage of labour, what this means is you have now dilated of up to 4 centimeters. You are possibly in hospital by now, or if you are having a home birth, your midwife is with you and they've checked internal examination and they now confirm that you are in active stage. So by now you'll be having contractions 3 in 10 minutes. So you're having contractions every 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, and they're lasting for about up to even a minute and a few seconds. You are now maybe using some, low doses of pain relief. So you're maybe using either a TENS machine still, or you could be using gas and air. Whatever pain relief you choose to go with, you can discuss this with your midwife or the doctors that's looking after you. But what the active stage of labour means is that you're having regular contractions. You're having contractions which are lasting up to a minute, and you are having to really breathe and concentrate through them. You are now dilating. Your baby will be getting monitored at least every 15 minutes, so they'll be listening to your fetal heart every 15 minutes. You are now really doing amazing work. Your baby is getting closer and closer to meeting you. What you can do to help you in this stage is very active posture. So you want to be walking around in your room, or if you're at home you need to be walking around at home. You can use gas and air for pain relief, or if you're just using just normal air, breathing through everything, that is also very good. Be active, be really upright. You may want to have some back massage if you have any back pain. You want to try and listen to your midwife. They will be checking you, making sure that you are also in the right, that you've had enough, you've eaten well, you are eating well, you are well hydrated, and also you have been having good bladder care, meaning you've been going to the toilet quite regularly to make sure your bladder is empty. Okay, so if you have any questions during this time, you need to really communicate with your midwife. Let them know what your preferences are in things. For example, you might want to tell them who you want to cut the cord. If your partner wants to cut the cord, or if you have a relative that wants to cut the cord, this is a good time in between your contractions to be discussing with your midwife who you want to cut the cord. If it's a case where you don't know the sex of your baby and you would like for that to be told in a special way, if you want you to know, your partner to say the sex of the baby, or if you just want a midwife to just tell you what the sex of the baby is, these are the kind of conversation you might be having during this active stage of labour. Of course, this is quite a time where you will be in quite a lot of discomfort from the contractions, but again, these contractions are the only way your baby is going to be meeting you. So really embrace them, go really into yourself, and make it your own experience. Don't think of anybody else's experience, how people's stories that you've heard, or the scary story that you've had about labor. Just go into your own world. Take each contraction as it comes, one after the other, and don't look too far ahead and thinking, oh my goodness, I've got so long to go. So really think positively. Think, be positive about the experience that you're going through. Talk to your baby during your contractions. Visualize in your head how how your baby is making his way down the birth canal and coming out smoothly. You're going to meet your baby soon, and really encourage your own mental side of the labor. So always be thinking, great, it's going well, it's going well, it's going well, you're going to do this, your baby's going to be here soon, and just take one step at a time. Don't think too far ahead and think, oh my goodness, I've got to get from 4 to 6 centimeters to this. Just know that your baby is making its way out. And the best thing you can do is to stay positive, be really upbeat, and you're going to do this. Just always know that you are the only one that can do this, and you are going to do it. So positive pictures and things in your head. Don't be worried about things that are at home. And I always recommend that, you know, before you get to this stage, hopefully you would have put everything in place. If you have any childcare concerns, always make sure that that is sorted well. If there was any issues with childcare, let the person that's having any issues with childcare contact your partner and not try to ring you about it. You want to just really focus on yourself. And also what your partner can do is to just be there with you, breathing through with you. So it's always important that your partner also learns how to breathe. Very good way of breathing is taking a deep breath, always through your nose and out through your mouth. So I'll give you an example. So what you want to do is breathe. And if you're using a gas and air, it's very important that you breathe just the same way with your gas. So you want to take your gas into your mouth, always keep it in your mouth, and you want to take a deep breath inwards. You want to blow into the mask, into the mouthpiece. Don't put it in your mouth. Breathe in and then take it out your mouth to breathe out, okay? You want to keep it in your mouth because the ventilation in the mask of the gas and air, the actual socket has pockets around it which will take the air out. So always keep the mouthpiece in your mouth and take deep breaths of it and then breathe right into it again. And keep going with this air until your contractions is dying down, where you feel like, okay, it's going away, you don't feel so much of it, and then you have to let go of the gas once your contractions are all gone and breathe normally through your nose, throughout your mouth, and just carry on going like this. As soon as you start to feel the surge of your contractions coming, you take your gas again and you breathe in very deep. So again, you hold it tight. So really taking big breaths of the gas and breathe out through the mouthpiece, and then keep on going. At some point you might feel like, oh my goodness, it's not working, you just want to leave it. No, don't do that. That's what you want to do, and that's when you want to take in a really good breath of it and then keep going. So don't leave the gas. If you're going to use the gas, you want to take it at the right time and keep using it until you feel like the contractions are dying away and they're going off. So this is the second stage of labor. Very active. You are having regular contractions and you're feeling like, okay, this is happening, this is good, this is going well. Your midwife will check you every 4 hours to make sure that your cervix is changing. And at this point, your water may or may not have already been broken. Either way is fine. As long as you're contracting well, your baby's heart rate is very good, and you are well in yourself, you carry on doing this. And every 2 hours or so, we expect at least 1 centimeter dilation. Alright, you're doing amazing. You're doing great at this point, and you must know you are amazing. You're doing great. Alright, so this is the second stage of labor. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and also put on your notification bell so you know when I've uploaded the next video. The next video is going to be discussing the third stage of labor, which is the pushing stage. If you have any questions ahead of this video, please let me know so that I can cover anything you've asked. And also, if you have any questions regarding this video, please leave it in the box below and I will be happy to answer for you. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Take care.